A CDL, or commercial driver's license, is required for a wide range of driving jobs that involve operating larger vehicles or transporting goods and passengers for commercial purposes. The requirements for obtaining a CDL vary by country, but in the United States, the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration, also known as FMCSA, sets the regulations for CDLs, which typically fall into three classes: Class A, Class B, and Class C. The job requirements and type of CDL needed depend on the size and type of vehicle you'll be driving. Here are some common jobs that require a CDL. 1. Truck driver, Class A CDL, also known as combination vehicle. Long haul or over the road, often referred to as OTR truck driver. These drivers transport freight across the country, often driving tractor trailers or semi-trucks. Regional truck driver, similar to long-haul drivers, but they generally work within a specific region or territory, often home on weekends. Local truck driver. These drivers typically operate heavy trucks within a local area, often delivering goods to businesses or retailers. 2. Bus driver, Class B CDL, single vehicles over 26,000 pounds. School bus driver. These drivers transport students to and from school. Some school districts may require additional certifications or endorsements, like a school bus endorsement. City or transit bus driver. These drivers operate buses for public transportation systems in urban and suburban areas. Charter bus driver. These drivers transport groups of people on chartered trips, often for tourism or events. 3. Delivery driver, Class B CDL, dump truck driver. These drivers transport gravel, sand, or other construction materials to and from job sites. Refuse or trash truck driver. These drivers pick up trash, recyclables, or waste and transport it to disposal or recycling centers. Concrete mixer driver. These drivers deliver ready-mix concrete to construction sites. Freight or package delivery driver. In some cases, especially for larger delivery trucks like FedEx or UPS, drivers may need a CDL to operate larger vehicles. Alright, let's talk about construction and heavy equipment haulers. You know, those folks who handle the big stuff. For this job, you'll need a Class A or B CDL. First up, we have the heavy equipment transporter. These drivers are responsible for transporting heavy machinery, like bulldozers, cranes, or backhoes. They often move these massive machines to and from construction sites. Next, there's the lowboy truck driver. This role specializes in hauling oversized or exceptionally heavy loads. Think large construction equipment or machinery that can't fit on a standard truck. And then, we have the flatbed truck driver. These drivers use flatbed trucks to transport various types of goods, including oversized construction materials or large equipment. It's a crucial role in the construction industry. Moving on, we have the tanker driver. For this job, you'll need a Class A or B CDL with a tanker endorsement. Tanker truck drivers transport liquids or gases such as fuel, chemicals, or food products in large tanks. It's a specialized job that requires additional training and certification. A special endorsement for tanker vehicles is often required in addition to a CDL. So, if you're interested in transporting liquids or gases, make sure you get that endorsement. Lastly, let's discuss the hazardous materials, or HazMat, driver. For this position, you'll need a Class A or B CDL with a HazMat endorsement. Hazardous materials. Drivers transport dangerous goods such as chemicals, explosives, or flammable liquids. It's a job that requires a lot of responsibility and attention to safety. A special HazMat endorsement is required in addition to the CDL, so if you're up for the challenge of transporting hazardous materials, make sure you get that endorsement. Refrigerated freight driver, also known as a reefer driver. With a Class A CDL and a refrigerated trailer, these drivers transport perishable goods such as food or pharmaceuticals in refrigerated trailers. These trucks often require specific handling and knowledge of temperature controls. Tow truck driver. With either a Class B or a CDL, depending on the size of the tow truck, these drivers transport broken down or illegally parked vehicles, often using flatbed or wheel-lift tow trucks. Some jurisdictions may require a CDL depending on the weight and type of tow truck. Livestock transporter. With a Class A CDL, these drivers transport farm animals like cattle, pigs, or chickens to processing plants or auction houses, and then there are construction vehicles and special equipment. Class B CDL boom, truck driver operators of trucks with cranes or booms used in construction and maintenance, such as for lifting materials or working on power lines. Paving equipment or rollers. Some large road construction vehicles may require a CDL if they meet weight or size criteria. Class A or B CDL heavy haul driver. These drivers move large and often oversized items that do not fit the standard size of a typical truck. Livestock hauler, as mentioned, these drivers specifically transport farm animals, airline or freight cargo transport. Drivers who transport large aircraft parts or freight for airports, cargo services, or logistics companies. CDL endorsements and additional qualifications. In addition to the base CDL, many jobs require specific endorsements depending on the type of vehicle or cargo being transported. These may include tanker, N, required for driving tanker trucks. Hazardous materials, H, for transporting hazardous materials. Passenger, P, for drivers of buses or other passenger vehicles. School bus, S, required for school bus drivers. Double triple trailers, T, required for hauling double or triple trailers. Air brakes, L, required for vehicles with air brakes. Conclusion. Many jobs require a CDL to operate commercial vehicles, from truck drivers and bus drivers to specialized roles like hazardous materials transport or heavy equipment hauling. The type of CDL you need depends on the vehicle you'll be driving, and some roles require additional endorsements for specific types of cargo or vehicles. If you're interested in pursuing a CDL career, it's important to research the specific requirements for your state or country, as well as any endorsements or additional certifications that might be needed for the type of work you're interested in.